Before we hop into today's video, I want to remind you guys the GTR giveaway is going on right now. Every $1 that you guys spend on the Legend site is one entry in to win this amazing GTR. And yes, it's currently off getting a color change right now, so the next time that you guys see this car, it'll be completely different, and I'm so excited. But I want to remind you guys, the first link down below will take you directly to the Legend site, and that way every $1 that you guys spend is one entry in to win. And best of all, if you're a VIP, you can get up to 10 times entries with the new program that we did. This will be the first link down below. Don't sleep on it. Get your entries in for the GTR. All right, let's hop into today's video. What's up, guys? We are hopping right in today. As you can see, the FK8 is back on the dyno. We are getting this thing ready for grid life. This is one of the final steps that we have already, and it sounds so good. With the new exhaust, this thing is so rounding. We have our man Daniel in the Type R right now, fine-tuning everything. We had to drop the Type R off because we are working on the GTR, so we're coming in about mid-tune, but Daniel's got some sauce going with our fresh retune here. We aren't tuning on 100 octane. We're going back to 91 octane, where we're going in Michigan. It's to be a lot easier to get 93 octane than it is 100 octane. And for now, until we get our built engine, we're gonna play it safe, keep it on your typical pump gas. Daniel's currently fine-tuning the timing and all of like the little details in our tune to make sure this thing is gonna absolutely rip. Special guest here. What do you think?
The window over there just broke. Oh my god.
What do you think? Your first dyno session.
That is super loud. I want one of these things at home.
A dyno?
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
We know we do have extra space on the side of the shop, so had to get my mom to take me to school today. From the front. Oh, I just love this thing so much. How's she looking here, Daniel?
On that boy, 385 horsepower.
385?
385 horsepower.
Holy.
I seem like this one is quieter. I mean, I'm not getting any knock, retard.
Right.
Running like low time, running like around like 10 degrees right now. I'll keep it safe, I don't know, turn it up, but for pump gas, we'll keep it low.
Hell yeah.
Seems like it's smooth though.
We're looking good. This is gonna be awesome. Mission success on the retune of the FK8. Nick, another successful one. Daniel's actually here in the flesh this time, and he knocked it out. This thing is going to be, and surprisingly, even though we did detune it on regular pump gas, it made really great power. So we did 390 or 393 on just regular pump gas, which is going to be fantastic when we take it to Michigan. And also we're going to be putting 93 when we're in Michigan, so could bump it up just a little bit more. Tune's good, everything looks good. Daniel, everything looks good on the new engine?
Everything's good. Oh, my bad.
Nice. Okay. Big mission complete for today, but this doesn't stop here. We have a lot more work to do. It is now the next morning after the dyno tube, and and I'm going to initially apologize for how hectic the videos have been lately, but that is just how life has been, and I'm doing my best to keep everything in line and get everything that we need to done while still updating you guys on everything. So, like I said, it's the next morning after our dyno tune, which feels fantastic. We'll talk a little bit about that more once we get to the shop. But we're currently heading to our friends over at WRTeknica and APR Performance right now because number one, we need a new alignment as well as a fresh corner balance, because as you guys know, to install and uninstall the engine, we had to take out the subframe. And to be completely sure, yeah, I could probably just get a regular alignment, but I want a full corner balance to make sure this car feels as good as it possibly can. And while this car is getting aligned, APR Performance is right across the street. And again, I'll talk about this more once we get to the shop. The rules change for gridlife, and the turbo that I currently have right now classes me out of what I was originally classed in, and it bumped me up 2 classes, which means I'm no longer in just the regular street class. I'm in street mod, and the rules change drastically. Unfortunately, we didn't know that ahead of time, and we should have probably checked the rules. We were just going off of what we thought from last year, and we're not allowed to run a bigger stock location turbo, unfortunately. So now we're classed way up, but that gives us the opportunity to run Aero and some things that we weren't able to run previously. So we may be outclassed, we may be outpowered, but we're still doing our best to be as competitive as we possibly can. And honestly, just going to drive against myself and make it through a full weekend running some good times. So ultimately, we're heading to APR to get some Aero. So the Attack FK8 is going full attack, and I'm super excited. So for the rest of today's video, we're gonna be picking up the Aero, installing the Aero at the shop, and officially, finally, 100% getting this thing ready to head out to gridlife. And at the end of the video, this thing will be getting loaded up and heading to Michigan. And I hope to see you guys there. It's gonna be awesome. Either way, we are very close to WRTeknica, so I'll update you. Oh, actually, we're literally gonna pull in there right now. As you guys know, every time I come here, I just drool. It's just unexplainable. This is race car, but slash Porsche race car heaven. My dream, all in one, is just here. Look, we have a 964. They're doing every suspension piece imaginable on this 964, which is absolutely sick. I would die for a 964 that we could build. Track, stance, beefy JDM style 964, I would literally die. But also, I would also die here, and they have a GT3 Cup car over here. Well, a few of them actually. Holy... I'm dead. This is me dying. I'm already dead. I'm dead right now as you're watching this. We're gonna take a quick break while they're working on the alignment for the FK8. And like I told you guys, APR is actually just right across the street. We're gonna run over to APR real fast and go check out the Aero that we're gonna be picking up for the Type R. WRTeknica APR. We got the goods.
Yes,
oh
sir.
man, all right.
Splitter, wing.
You guys might remember Chris from a couple years ago where we actually bought the Tokyo Drift Evo from here, which is still crazy. Yeah. Chris, what do we got for the FK8 today?
We got our SPEC GT250, 67 inches with the gurney flap, and our splitter with a 3-inch extension. My
man, this is gonna be so sick. So is this is the same one as the GTR as well, right? Yeah. It's so good. Yeah. Perfect, man. Okay, sick. And these are the base plates, I'm guessing.
Yep.
And are these OEM like bolt into the stock location?
Swap. Easy to swap.
So easy. Nice. This was such a time crunch that we did not expect at all to do Aero, but luckily they make it easy for us. So we got the wing and the splitter, and we're good to go.
It doesn't matter, just throw them in there. There's a whole bunch of junk in there.
Guessing it feels pretty good. We are all set and ready to go. Aero acquired, perfect track spec alignment finished. Now I think we are ready to head to the shop, install the Aero, and get this thing buttoned up for grid life. Tim Bro is going to be attacking the front end of the car while I'm going to be doing the rear end with the wing. Tim's already building our bracket right here, which is actually very convenient. And like I said, makes it super easy to actually install the splitter. Usually on our past race cars, the S2000 and the R32 GTR, we've had to create custom brackets. But now, this makes it pretty easy, right, Tim?
Dude, it's made for the car.
Yes, and it's chassis mounted too. We're not mounting it to the front lip, so this thing is going to be legit and it's going to be sick. So Tim is going to tackle the front end of the car, like I said, and I will be doing the rear end, which is also very easy and bolt on, because all we got to do is take off the OEM wing, and the wing plates match up to the exact holes that the OEM wing do as well. So bolt on, bolt off. It's very, very nice. I'm gonna work on getting into here with all these plastics to get these bolts out and get the OEM wing off. Oh my gosh. Just two tins. That's all it'll hold your FK8 wing on. Oh God. And it's a lot lighter. Wings off. Like a naked egg.
It's really naked, isn't it?
This is weird, dude. Okay, what we're gonna do before we install the APR wing is we're gonna go ahead and wipe all this down. This grossness needs to be gone before we lay the APR wing down. But that was actually surprisingly pretty dang easy. We're gonna come right over here to our McGuire's corner, get some ceramic detailer, and get that stuff off. Boom, like it never even happened. Good to go on both sides. Now we can actually start installing the APR wing. Now they make it super easy for you, and include instructions, all that good stuff, and very nice APR hardware. The build quality is beautiful as always. Carbon fiber is so nice. Start installing the wing mounts now. We'll do this side first, move on to this side, and then bolt everything up from the bottom. Then we can start installing the wing itself. It's gonna be sick. Wing mounts are set and they look fantastic. This is gonna be really nice. And then we might have to adjust it when I put the actual wing on. We're about to unwrap this guy and see how she looks. It is massive. It's a big boy, so it's gonna look really beefy and really aggressive back here. We have a lot of adjustability, which is gonna be super nice. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started seeing where we can place this thing and if we actually need to adjust these mounts right here. But first, let's go ahead and unwrap this guy. Cole, I'm coming for your 6,000 pound downforce. Damn.
She thick, boy.
This is this is sick.
Little screen
The track pipe down there, dude. Damn, dude, this is good. This is why I love Aero. Not only does it look freaking sick, but it's all functional. Just to start out where we're gonna have the wing, I feel like we should just have it perfectly straight. This wing is gonna give downforce no matter what. Now, if we want more downforce, we can always angle the wing down, but since we've never ran Aero on this car, I think keeping it just at a neutral level position will be best, and we can adjust as we need. To be honest, the Type R is so planted already that Aero is just like an added bonus. It's really nice to have. So if I need more, we can adjust for more, but for now, we're gonna keep it on a flat plane, bolt her down, and the wing will be good. Wing is complete, and Tim has been hard at work over here doing the bracket for the FK8, which is now complete. Tim, you want to explain this contraption we got going on here?
So it's really sick how they did this. So it connects here to the stock factory crash bar, and it's super solid. Like, yeah, it's gonna move a little bit, but
I mean, it's pretty freaking stout.
these got rib nutted in, and then it actually bolts back here too. So like, it's a whole assembly,
Full chassis mounted, it's sick.
adjustable as well.
Oh, so you can like lift and,
You can
depending
raise
on
and lower, depending if you have like an upgraded lift. If
that is
so you can make your
freaking
splitter
sick.
fit whatever you want.
Huh.
But it's I wonder if I can.
Oh, it's scary.
It's really hard
That's
on my fingers.
scary. Oh,
It's hard on my fingers, but
that's
it's
sick. Splitter bracket is on. We can go ahead and install the front bumper completely. Once the front bumper is installed, then we can figure out, or actually Tim's already done that, drilled out all the holes for the splitter to mount to the bracket, and we can just put the splitter on and we're done. Now the cool thing about this is, since it is chassis mounted, it'll be easier for us to install it and uninstall it, because all we gotta do is screw it out of the bracket, so that just in case we're getting into the trailer and doesn't fit or something like that, we can take it off. Have something that can be quickly disconnected if something goes wrong at the track. So let's go ahead and install the front bumper and get the splitter on. The splitter is connected to the bracket and is now chassis mounted, and this thing is freaking on there. Lower it down, Timber, and let's look at the new track spec FK8. Full send, baby. This is gonna be so awesome. This thing looks so cool, dude.
let's close the hood there.
Yeah, close the hood. Oh my gosh. It's just, this is bringing a tear to my eye.
It's so
This
sick,
is what I imagined for the race car, the Attack FK8. This is it just my vision and my dream is all coming together, and we're not quite there because there's more that I want to do, but this is one step way closer, and it looks awesome. Form and functionality to the max. Oh my god. We got to pull her out so we can see the wing and everything.
Yeah. We still actually we don't need to touch it.
Nope, it's actually level.
We
dude.
might need to do the side piece.
Look at this. Look at the back view though. Look how juicy this thing is, dude.
She's a thick girl now.
Dude, with our turn down too, it just looks so sick. It is definitely a tax spec. I am absolutely in love. Let's pull her out. Well, here she is. Attack FK8 V3 at this point?
I think it's V4.
V4? V3, V4? This is the best version yet. It looks, the wing and the splitter just absolutely make it. This thing is set and ready to go to grid life, dude.
Ready. It looks so good.
Well, we do have some decals we gotta put on because we are going with Advanced Autos. We are gonna have the partner of this build on the car. That's for later on whenever we get it actually loaded up in the car. But we were so worried we were gonna get this car done, and we have days to spare, which makes us really happy. The car's running, it feels amazing. We got the Aero. Tim, I think we're ready.
No, we're ready.
We're ready.
That's a funny little pipe you got back there.
Sexy car. Oh yeah, brother.
Yeah, nice pipe.
Yeah, like a little pea shooter. That's a wrap. The FK8 is loaded for grid life. I am proud of us. 2 weeks ago, this car didn't even have an engine in it, and today she's heading across the country to Michigan to go to one of our favorite events, Grid Life Midwest Fest. This is gonna be incredible.